Okay, welcome. I'm going to do a tour of C14 at the LaGrange post office. Your first delivery is going to be at 208 Whitesville Street. It is right here on the right. Okay, you will do this one first, right there. You will continue right here to 300 Whitesville, right there. 306 is the next one. It is right there. You'll tag that. 308. 308 and a half is the garage right here. Then 310. You'll take a right on West Mulberry. There's a new business. So there is a 212 West Mulberry. This box is right there. The next delivery will be Hawkins Oil, which is 109 West Mulberry. When they're closed on Saturday, this gate will be closed. You'll take the mail back to the post office. But if not, you'll pull in right there. The mailbox is right there in front of their door. Let me check to see if I got a visual. Yep, the mailbox is in front of the door. Turn around and head back down West Mulberry Street, and they get two more mailboxes. There's 211 and 213 on your right here, these two. Then we'll go back to Whitesville Street. We're going to take a right. 502 Whitesville Street is our, 402 Whitesville Street right here. The next one is 410, right there. Alright, then the next one. This one, yeah, 502 right here. Alright, we got nobody behind us, gonna slow it down. 502 Whitesville Street. Then we have 504. We're getting an accident. Then we have 602 is on the right. It's a dismount, but currently it's vacant. Then you have 610 Whitesville Street, 700, 704 the sign shop. It is closed Saturday, but the mailbox is right there. Then you have 796. Then you have these businesses in 804. I'll pull in right here and get those. The next place we'll have will be 210 Hanley, the church. So after we come out of here, take a right here. And in the mailbox for 210 Hanley, Antioch Baptist Church, you'll have to pull in right here. There it is. Hopefully I don't bottom my Highlander out. 210 Antioch. Okay. The next addresses will be 7 and 9, 9 then 7 Hanley. And then you'll have some new houses that I just delivered to today for the first time. So we'll come down here, you'll hit 9 Hanley right here, then 7, then I think this new number is what, 4? Yeah, you got 4 and 2. The houses are on the other side of the street, but they are new houses. And then you do have 3 Hanley. I didn't see that earlier. And then you'll have to hit a U-turn in the middle of the street, or a 3-point turn, not a U-turn, I should say. And then we'll have to continue to the cluster boxes at the PJs. So after I take my 3-point turn, I'll take this right onto Baldwin. There's somebody stopped there now. Oh. These will be your CBUs you will deliver to right there. So I stop right there, and then I'll drive back around, take a left on Habersham. This part's closed off because they built the new. Where we're going next is right in front of us, but we have to drive around to get there. Alright, the next place we're going is 1006 Whitesville Street. It is also a CBU. I think there's only like 5 or 6 of them at this one. Right here, to get to the CBUs, right there. And then I'll deliver to those. And then once you get done with those, we got the next set of PJs we're headed to will be 1200 Whitesville Road. So like I said, we were just at 1006 Whitesville Street CBUs. And now we're going to 1200 Whitesville Street CBUs. This is 1200 Whitesville Street. There's like, I think, 10 CBUs in that one. I don't know, I can't remember. And then after you do 1200 Whitesville Street, you will have Tuggle Street will be your next delivery. And it's kind of a little drive to get there, relatively speaking. You'll be like, where is it at? You can drive right by it if you're not paying attention. You will take this right here, and there's several mailboxes on a wooden post that you will get right here. Yeah, 800, 3, 5, don't know, 6, 9, 10, 20 Whitesville Street. And I usually do a U-turn right here, or if you got a package, the houses are in the back. There is one business in one of these that has a door slot you might occasionally have mail for. Let's see if they have the number on it. I don't remember it. 1404 Lambeth Properties. Yep, they got the box right there. And then your next number will be 1610 Whitesville Street. Hopefully there's nobody coming behind me right here. This box right here on the right on that fence, and then you'll have the next part of Tuggle Street. You'll take a right on Tuggle Street, 1412 Whitesville Street on the right. They got a mailbox now, they used to not to. 1412 Whitesville Street, then 110 Tuggle Street. And then I think it's 801 Tuggle. And then you'll come down here and there's a CBU, the 201 Tuggle Street CBU. Right here. On the right there. There's like 50 of them, something like that. And then you'll turn around, and 117 Tuggle is on the right, but I think it's kind of vacant. But we're going to be on the right. And then your next delivery will be the church. I think church is in service. It's like 1502, I think. 1500 Sunrise Baptist. It's on the right there. Can't get to the box because they're having something going on. Alright, take a right. And then you got the Mexican grocery store, 1502. So yeah, the church was 1500. Then you have 1506 Whitesville Street. Then you'll take a right on Swift Street. And then there are, I think there's 2 businesses you deliver to on the right here. 104 and 106 Swift. Then you'll take a right on Service Park Lane. One of the biggest ones you get a lot of mail for is this ice cream place, 108 Service Park Lane. Mailbox always has a bunch of people, cars, and people walking around, but it is right there. And then you'll turn around. So don't run over all this stuff. And go. There's 105. I think the mailbox got ran over. You can see it laying in front of that truck. And then you'll have 101 Service Park Lane. Now next, there's a cement place down here on the right. They'll occasionally have mail for. You'll come down here. Hopefully I don't get ran over by a truck. But yeah, you'll do a U-turn. And then there's the mailbox for the cement place. Hopefully I cannot run into this fence while a car's coming. Alright, and then you turn around, and then there's 2 more houses on Swift Street. Maybe 3, 111, 109, 107, something like that. Right here on the right. 113, 111, 109. Yeah, alright. And then we'll head back to Whitesville Street. Come down here. We'll take a right. You've got some businesses at 1600 Whitesville Street. I think they all just put them in one. And then you have 1602 Whitesville Street. And then you have 1604 Whitesville Street. You got 2 mailboxes. There's a house in the back and a business in the front. And then your next delivery will be the Stay Lodge. You'll take a right into the Stay Lodge, 1610 Whitesville Street. You go in this door right here, hand the mail on the counter, get the mail on the outgoing counter, 1610 Whitesville Street. You'll come out, and then your next delivery is 1616 Whitesville Street, Junior Food Mart. Come in here. Take the mail inside. They'll occasionally have outgoing mail. And then you pull in or pull out to the driveway. And the next delivery has got to head down Fort Drive. So this will be your mailbox for 307 Fort Drive. So what I do is I pull in right here, I drive up to the mailbox right there, and then after you leave there, your next delivery is 220F Fort Drive. Mailbox is located right there. 220F Fort Drive. Now we're going, the next delivery will be 1712 Whitesville Street. It used to be Troop High School a long time ago, but now they've torn down the school and they're like doing a lot 1712 Whitesville Street, right there. Alright, and then, so our next delivery will be 1743 Whitesville Street. Now this and then there's your mailbox for 1743 Whitesville Street. Oh, I guess, hold on. There it is. Let's see if I can see my camera right, but there, yeah, you see it. On the fence. Then you'll come out and take a right back down Whitesville Street / road. Alright, so 1741 and 1739 are on this fence post right here on the, or not fence post, on this, together on the same post right here on the right. And then your next you'll have 1743, the Sweet Tea Antiques and Murphy's Rentals. And then 1735, 41, and 33 you can all give right here inside Murphy's Rental, right here to the old guy inside. And then your next delivery, I want to say, is 1621 Whitesville Street. 1621 Whitesville Street's right there. And then you'll occasionally have mail for FedEx, and its mailbox is right there in front of the building. So that's 1621 and 1619 Whitesville Street. Then we'll have, I think the next delivery is 1607 Whitesville Street. It's like 3 businesses split. I think one of Baby's Back to Life, or Baby's Heartbeat or something, ultrasound place. Right here, 1607 Whitesville Street mailbox. And then your next delivery will be 1605 Whitesville Street, the dermatologist. And it will be the dismount. You'll go inside. You'll take a right here. And then you'll go inside right here and go to the counter. The lady inside, they have outgoing mail usually. Then your next delivery will be 1603 Whitesville Street. They got a mailbox on this post right here. It's right there. After you do that one, your next delivery will be 1411 Whitesville Street, Jackson Heating and Air. It's another, well, correction, there is one business before Jackson Heating and Air, 1413, but they don't really get a lot of mail. They got one box before. It's right here. And then you got 1411 Whitesville Street, Jackson Heating and Air. It is a dismount. You'll pull in, go inside. Now I'm not going to do it just because it's, I don't know if it's another lady's house, but you can see it. The next place is 1305. It's right there behind that white truck, so you just pull in the next driveway to get to 1305 Whitesville Street. So 1411 Whitesville Street, you take it inside. 1305, you pull in the driveway, but they got a post right there. And then after 1305, we have to go to 1183 Whitesville Street, and it's a trailer park, so they all have mailboxes now. Right here will be 1183 Whitesville Street. Oh wow, they got it paved. Nice. I can't believe that. Alright. Yeah, last time I was on this road, it was like bumpiest road ever. This is way better. So yeah, this is 1183 Whitesville Street. Starts on the right side, even 2 through 30. And then you'll come all the way down to the end here, but the numbers get kind of wacky and out of order when you get to the end, so you just stay on top of it. It'll get kind of tricky. We'll go out the way we came. I don't know if anybody's in that one yet. It's 1107, but they got a box. And then you'll tag these on the right here. I think it's like 1013, 1011 Whitesville Street on the right here. Then you'll come down here, 1001. You have like 915, 907, and 903. This one, 815, it's under the light. And then you have 801 Whitesville Street. There's several businesses on the right there. 609 Whitesville Street. And then 603. And up here, 503 and 501 Whitesville Street. I throw in this box right here on the right. And then 1411 Whitesville Street. This box right there on the post. We're fine. Alright. And then we'll hit 409 Whitesville Street. 401, 315. All these boxes on the right. Until we get to 201 Whitesville Street, which is this gas station down here. You'll go inside and hand them the mail, speedy serve. Go inside there. Then your next delivery will be 207 West Mulberry. It'll be the homeless shelter, men's homeless shelter. Milam. Our first delivery on Milam will be 207 West Mulberry, this box right here. And then once you're done with that, we'll go down Milam, hit these boxes on the right, 414 to like 500 something, not that many. And you come down here and take a right on West Cravat Street. And then a lot of people on the road right now, but yeah, West Cravat Street and Lindsay Street or Elizabeth Street are down there. You'll hit there. You'll do all those. I would drive down there, but there's a lot of people on the street. So yeah, we'll do all the streets on West Cravat and Elizabeth, and you come back out here to the two more houses on Milam, and then you'll take this right on West Cannon. There's only like a couple of houses down here. And you'll come back and down there and come back out, and you'll have two more houses. Alright, once we're done with that, we're going to go over the railroad tracks. Back past Hawkins Oil. Alright, so there's one mailbox on Miller Street before we get to Lehman. And I think it's 208 Miller right there. And then they've closed off one side of Lehman, so you're kind of dead-headed for a little bit. So we need to come down here after we get done with 208 Miller and take a left. left right here. Like you'll have like 804, 806, 808 Lehman. But you're not going to find them until you get all the way down here. So they'll be down there. And once you do those three, you'll come back out. Left on Dunson, or after the first left. There's like a couple of houses on the right here on Dunson. You'll hit like 800, 802, 804. 806, 808. Then like after like 904, you'll hit right there. You need to take a left back to where we were on Hanley, and then we'll take a right on Polk Street. You'll have several houses on Polk Street. This is Polk Street. All the mailboxes are on the right, houses are on the left. Lots of new houses, lots of old houses. Got a speed bump right here. Once you get done with this right side of Polk Street, you take a left onto Lindsay. You'll go all the way down Lindsay. I'm not going to do it in this video. I'll try to get done. It goes further, not too bad. But yeah, go all the way down, come back out, and then you'll have to drive back down Polk Street so we can finish up that other side from where we went over the railroad tracks. So we'll go right here, take a left, back over the railroad tracks. Like I said, we just came from here a few minutes ago, but this time we'll take a left and get to 906 Dunson. This will be 906 Dunson, 908, 910. And I think it's what, like 1008, 1010 up here on the right, 1006, 1008, 1010. Come down here to this stop sign, and you take, it's kind of like a weird fork in the road. There'll be cars coming from both ways, so you almost need to do like a 180 almost, so we can get to these mailboxes on Truett. Alright. Yep, you'll hit these. Take this all the way down back over the railroad tracks. Truett, 801. Then you'll need to turn around. I like to do it in this church parking lot right here, even though it says don't go in this way, is what I do. Turn around right here. We gotta go back over that railroad track. I think our next delivery will be 808 Truett. Right there. take a right on Dallas. There's like 4 boxes on the right. Those 2 there. And then these 2 down here. And I like to turn around. And then we'll right about here. Oh crap. I got a car on me. We'll turn around and you got 301, 303 Dallas. And then you got 205. Then we'll come back down here to Truett. We'll take a right. Right on Todd. There's a few houses to do. Gotta drive always lots of cars on this street. 909, 907, 905. And you'll come down here, and then there'll be 2 houses on Hudson, 304 and 306 right here. Once we get done with that, we're going to take a left back on Todd. And then your first right will be Murphy. Like 1209, yeah, 1209 Murphy, 1207. We'll take a right. It's just a clock tower road. I don't really have a name, I can't remember. Until we come to Callaway. Then we'll take a left on Callaway. Down Callaway until you get back over the railroad track. Two on the other side of the railroad track, but you'll do those 2 on the other side. You'll turn around. Do those 2 on Hudson, right there. Turn down Hudson and do those 2. And then we'll come down. And then we'll take this right. And this mailbox right here, 911 Murphy. We'll be back on Murphy. .700 section. Go over the railroad track. And it's like 615 Murphy, 611. Goes like 605. 605 is further down there. We're going to turn, or see where this car turned in front of me? There's this other side of Juniper that he's going to. It's like 617. I'm not going to drive down there, but it's down there where that car is turning. There's like 5 houses. You'll go down there and do them beside the school. And you'll come back out here, back down to Murphy. This is the 800 block, only 1 house. And there's 900 block of Murphy. And there's like one house down here you will have to turn down and get on this Poplar Street. It's like 712 Poplar, but yeah, you'll turn down there and do one house. Come back out, 1000 Murphy. We will take a right, and then we'll take a right onto Juniper. This is the 700 block of Juniper right here. The church right there occasionally gets mail, 623. Then if you take this left right here, you have 105 and 102 Oak Street. And you'll knock those out, and come back down here and do the other side of Juniper. Yay, 700 side. We'll get to 4th Avenue. Gonna get a blind spot, but I guess we're okay. Go across the 800 block of Juniper. The 900 block of Juniper. The 4th Avenue. We'll go right. And then take a right on Park Avenue. Yeah, I just think there's very few houses on the right initially. Now I want to say it's only the it's only back to 4th Avenue. So yeah, you'll go down here to 4th Avenue, or you're on Park now. Do these boxes on the right, and then when you get down here to the 4-way stop, you just turn around and go back to, I want to say 1000 Park Avenue. It ends kind of early, 1000. Yeah, I think the 1200 Park. I might have turned too early. But yeah, this is Park Avenue. So yeah, kind of got dark, kind of got tired. But yeah, I hope you know more about City 14 in LaGrange. Thanks for watching.